Hill. And look, man, they ain't gone too far with this stuff, man. I get it, you got Tupac going to the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The movie's about to come out. Massive amounts of money, marketing, all that, man. Great. But they didn't went too far, man. Having Snoop Dogg, of all people, Snoop Dogg put this man in the Hall of Fame. Nah, man. Nah. First of all, at one point, Tupac and Snoop was cool. They was real cool, man. But once he got to death row after a minute, man, there was a lot of tension, a lot of jealousy between not only Snoop and Tupac, but also between the Outlaws and the Dogg Pound, man. There was a lot of fights and incidents that happened, man. And the final straw between Tupac and Snoop was when, Snoop goes to New York and he like, man, I ain't got no beef with Biggie. I ain't got no beef with Puff. I'm cool with all them. And he really was cool with all them. Like, they was all real cool. But you with Death Row, you see how they moving around at Death Row, and so basically you just pretty much put a line in the sand at the time. Tupac is a pretty loyal guy, so and not only that, but Tupac not only inherited, I guess, whatever beefs he had with Biggie and all that stuff, but there was like beef between Suge and Puff, because basically Suge was luring a lot of his artists from him and people he was associated with, like Jodeci and Mary J. Blige and people like that. So, shoot, given some time, you never know, man. Suge probably could have signed Biggie. But nah, I'm being far-fetched about that. But anyway, man, going back to Snoop and Tupac, man, they were not cool, man. Like, when he passed away, they weren't cool at all. Like, Tupac wasn't talking to him, man, and Snoop wasn't talking to him. Like, they wasn't cool. They never patched that up. And there's one thing Snoop said in the interview, like, he wished he could have, made amends with Pac before he passed. He never got to. But, Pac, man, nah, Pac would not have stood for that, man. He wouldn't stood for dudes being fake like that. Like, he couldn't stood for a guy being fake. So, he looked at Snoop like, what's going on. Why would you go onto that side and say what you had to say? So anyway, let's fast forward. I had problems with Snoop and Dre when they did that Coachella and they had that Tupac visual thing. What'd you call them? Oh my gosh. The virtual reality Tupac that they had on stage performing with him. And I thought, man, this is the worst thing, man. Because Tupac did not mess with Snoop or Dre. He even dissed Dre on record. So, like, why are you on stage hologram? He had him on a hologram. They had a Tupac hologram at Coachella performing with Snoop and Dre. Like, this is fun. It's so funny how people, like, after they're gone, then, now you want to give props and stuff. But at the time, you wasn't even on that. Like, you should just not say anything. Like, don't say anything. Don't be involved with that, especially where you left it. Otherwise, you just look fake and phony and goofy. I had a problem with Jay-Z doing All I Need in a Love to Sin is Me and My Girlfriend. When Tupac dissed you on the Machiavelli album, and then you turn around and do a song? Like, that's fake, man. It's phony, man. It's just goofy. So I'm riding for Pac right now, man. Pac, wherever you're at, let your ashes come and be dumped on Snoop. Snoop is, man, this is whack, man. Why didn't you get somebody like Tretch or somebody close to him that knew him? Like, his mom has passed away, so obviously she couldn't induct her son in the Hall of Fame. She couldn't put him in there. So, like, find somebody close to him, like, that we all know, or a lot of people may know, or at least somebody from his family. But Snoop? Man, nah, man. Snoop? Nah, man. You know what? I'm done, man. I can't take any more of this, man. It's ridiculous, man. Yo, Pac, I'm riding for you. I'm riding for your enemies. Snoop, he must be sipping some of that Hennessy. He tripping. Peace.